Hey, let's talk nets. We got some great trout and kokanee nets in stock here, and I want to explain the difference in between a couple of different styles. So this is a rubberized net, which is really, I think the best. They're a little bit more expensive, but I think it's well worth it. And I'm going to show you the different handles that it works with, and then also the other option, which is called the kokanee net, which is pretty cool too. So it really depends on what type of fishing you do and your all-around program. But I want to show you this rubberized net here. Have you ever netted a fish and gotten your hooks caught up in the net? You know, right, what I mean goes right through the material in the net, and you sit there and you try to tear that hook out of the net, especially if you're using barbed hooks, right? That's really miserable. So a rubberized net like this, where it's actually, well, I don't know if I should say rubberized, it is rubber. It's very unlikely that your hooks are going to penetrate through this rubber and get all tangled up. And also the benefit of these, if you're in an area where you're going to catch and release fish, well, this rubber material won't take off so much slime off the fish's skin, and it's going to protect the fish from getting sick and going to make your release more successful. So these rubber nets are really awesome. Now this particular one is 22 inches by 25 inch, the hoop, which is really great for trout, walleye, kokanee, bass, any type of fish like that. Now there's, what we have in the shop here are 3 different options. Beckman might have a couple other options, but what we've got is your basic one-piece 4-foot handle, which they just slip on just like this and click in there. It's super simple and very, very strong. These Beckman net handles are they're heavy and tough, and they're not going to bend, and they're very durable. And that's great because we've all had nets that aren't like that. You end up bending them. You can't get them to work right because they get bent, and it's just a nightmare. But these are very durable and will last you a long time. Now another option is a 6-foot fixed handle. Now these are great, maybe a little bit bigger boat. You're just going to reach out a little bit farther. And I know a lot of walleye guys like these in particular, but great all around trout, kokanee, any type of fishing like that. These 6-foot handles are awesome. Now, if you really want to get into something here, check this out. So this one extends out to, I believe, 9 feet. So it clicks in there. Then we've got another button here. We're just going to push that down, grab the handle. So you just find the hole, it clicks through like that. All right, now we're talking. Now we can get a good 12 feet away from the boat, and you're going to lose fewer fish being able to net that far away from the boat. Now that's pretty awesome. So these are very popular with kokanee fishermen especially, because you know you're going to get a lot more fish in the boat if you can net them 12 feet away as opposed to right next to the boat. Now the thing is, the only disadvantage to this is because this is good heavy material, and that rubber net is fairly heavy, and the hoop's a good quality material too. So the whole thing, it's a two-handed net. You know, maybe some guys can handle it with one hand, but you know, most people, this is a one-handed or a two-handed net. So let me show you an option. I'll just set this down. If you fish by yourself, or you want to be able to handle the net by yourself, this is what we call the kokanee net in general. This is an extremely popular net by Beckman that a lot of kokanee guys use. And it's a little bit different handle, a little different construction, much lighter. It's still good and strong. I don't think it's flimsy by any means, but it is a lot lighter. So, and this works a little bit differently. You just twist it like that and extend out. And there we go. We got that same length, but very easy to handle with one hand. So most guys are just going to be able to scoop that fish up, even just if you're fishing by yourself. This net is real handy. Just bring it in, and don't tighten this thing down too tight. This is a real effective mechanism they got here. You crank that thing down, you're gonna have a hard time uncranking it, believe me. I know that by experience. So just a little bit, that's all it takes, and it's ready to go. So come on here in the store, check these out for yourself. Go online, we've got them available online. Shipping's not that bad. And you're going to really love your new Beckman net.